Hi everyone, this is Ocean Spirit Tarot. Tonight I'm going to do a short read for Aries. So far, what I've got in the pre-shuffle is that you're trying to defend yourself about something. You're trying to move ahead with something, but you feel like you're up against it. You need to defend yourself. So let's see what comes out in the cards. I don't know if it's to do with work or it's love. Pentacles just dropped out then along with the Ace of Cups. Let's see. Three of Wands. You're definitely looking ahead. You're wanting change. You're... Knight of Swords. That's that defensive energy that I was feeling. You feel like you've got to defend yourself, or people are trying to come in between something. Yeah, and then you have the Two of Wands. What's going on? It's like you're wanting to make change. You're planning something. You're trying to... It's something passionate, but at the same time, you feel like you're up against it. People are... Okay, I've got two different things. It's either you've got something to do with work and you're trying to make a decision about it, you're trying to make change, and there's people around that are causing trouble. You got an authority figure that's sort of telling you to do one thing, but then you've got people that are around that are sort of making your job harder, because they're sort of... See, you got the King of Wands as the King of Swords as well as the Knight of Swords. So that's people around in your job environment that are sort of making it difficult for you to be able to move forward. It's something that you're trying to make change. You've got Seven of Pentacles. It's you're trying to get results. You're trying to grow in something. You could have moved up into a higher position at work, and the people that you used to work with are causing trouble. They're not happy. They're jealous about the fact that you got chosen and they didn't, because you got the Two of Pentacles. You're trying to balance it all out, but you're finding resistance. You're trying to be flexible with everybody, but you're just coming up against resistance. But you know, the King, like, that's someone in an authority figure, someone that you've got to listen to, and you're trying to stay focused on the job that you've got to do, but people around you are making it hard. Because at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Hierophant, which is all about, you know, higher learning and learning something. It's a higher position. But then you've got the King of Pentacles, which is that stability and trying to stabilize something. It's something that you've wanted. Like, you've wanted to move up in this job. You've wanted to do this. And then you've got the Emperor, which is that stability and taking control. But at the same time, I see another side, that there is someone that has a choice between two masculines. And one is a younger energy, and they're the aggressive one. They're the one that comes in impulsive and quick, and Then you've got you've got the King of Swords. There's more of a sits back and thinks about things, but he's still he's very stable. He's more logical. He thinks about things before he comes forward. Like, he's not so impulsive and probably, you know, as motivated as what the Knight is. But I feel like you like more the King. You're trying to build more with the King. That's what you'd rather do, is move more towards the King of Swords. Because they're an emperor, you know, they're the Emperor and the King of Pentacles. You know, they hold that energy. And you're looking for something that's more, more stable, more traditional, like in a relationship. Because you've got a lot of love that you want to give. But you can't give it to this Knight. You know, they're too impulsive, and they've got to sit between, the Knight of Swords to sit between the Wands. Like, that's very fast, impulsive, passionate, but it's a very hot and cold energy. Where your King of Swords is sitting with the Pentacles, you know, more stable, more grounded, more emotionally open. But you're in your head, you're balancing out the two. You know, you're wondering which way to go. You're sort of standing on the shore and you're confused. But something's coming through to give you clarity, whether it's to do with your job, like the job aspect of it, or whether it's to do with a partnership. Something's going to come through, and it's going to give you clarity on what you need to see, what you need to do. So whether it's to do with the relationship side of things, and something's going to give you clarity and make you see that this King of Swords is the way to go. And the Knight of Swords, he's too young, he's too immature, he's not really, they're fun to have fun with at the time, but they're not really something that you want to look at having a stable relationship with. Or it's something to do with your job, and you're going to find clarity, you're going to have a new idea, you're going to have victory in what you're doing. Like, maybe you need to move some people out so it makes room for new people to come through that are supportive in the position that you're in. But yeah, whatever you got going on, you've got the Ten of Cups and the Page of Wands. That's that passionate new beginning, but it's something that's going to bring you through a lot of love and, you know, everything that you want, fulfillment. And that goes in either way, either whether it's to do with your job or whether it's to do with this relationship. Whatever it is going to be a passionate new start, and it's going to bring through that Ten of Cups for you, because you've got the wheel moving in your favor. And that is what we want. That's fate, and it's positive change cycles. Because if you're in the job, if it's to do with the job, it is a new cycle. It's change, and it's something new, and it's something that you've wanted, something that brings you fulfillment, and things are going to move in your favor. If it's to do with a relationship, I see that the wheel moves and you get shown where you're supposed to go and who aligns with you when it comes to your long term. And that's definitely this King of Swords, because he has the Emperor and the King of Pentacles, and that's exactly what you want when it comes to a long-term relationship. That's something that you can build with. But anyways, that's what I have there for you, Aries. I hope you enjoyed. There's two sides of it. Fit whatever goes with your story, your life. And I hope that helps. Bye.